Liverpool, a name that echoes with history, music, and a certain gritty charm. Walk down its streets and you feel it, a vibrant energy, a sense of community, a pride that runs deep. From the iconic waterfront to the bustling city centre, Liverpool is a feast for the senses. Grand buildings whisper tales of a time when Liverpool was a gateway to the world. Today, those same buildings house museums, art galleries, and trendy cafes. But Liverpool is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the people, their warmth, their humour, their unwavering spirit that truly make this city special. From the Beatles to countless artists, Liverpool's musical heritage is undeniable. The roar of the crowd at Anfield, the sea of red on match day, it's an experience unlike any other. Beyond the well-trodden tourist paths, Liverpool reveals its secrets to those willing to explore. Tucked away in quiet corners and bustling side streets are hidden gems waiting to be discovered. A vintage bookstore, a cozy pub, a street market bursting with local produce. These add colour to your Liverpool adventure. One of the city's greatest treasures is its people. Ask a local for directions, and you're likely to get a friendly chat and a recommendation for the best pub in town. Their stories, their accents, their dry wit. These are the things that stay with you long after you've left the city. Get lost in the labyrinthine streets of the Georgian Quarter. Admire the colourful murals of the Baltic Triangle, or hop on a ferry across the Mersey. Every corner you turn, every person you meet has a story to tell. Liverpool is a city that surprises you. It's a city that stays with you long after you've said goodbye. Our journey through Liverpool's heart begins with a simple charter. King John, in 1207, granted Liverpool its official status. What began as a small fishing village was about to become one of the most important ports in the world. The Mersey, a fickle mistress, would become Liverpool's lifeline. Centuries passed, and Liverpool grew. The town's fortunes waxed and waned. Tied to the unpredictable rhythms of trade, they built docks, warehouses and ships, their ambitions growing with each passing year. The 18th century saw Liverpool truly come into its own. The slave trade, a dark stain on human history, fueled the city's expansion. Yet Liverpool was also home to some of the most vocal abolitionists. To understand Liverpool, one must understand its docks. They were the city's beating heart, the source of its wealth. Miles of quays and warehouses stretched along the Mersey. The air was thick with the smell of salt, tar, and exotic spices. Dock workers unloaded cargo from far-flung corners of the empire. Sailors swaggered through the cobbled streets, their pockets full of tales. Merchants surveyed their domain with a mixture of pride and apprehension. The docks were a melting pot of nationalities, a place where languages and cultures collided. Irish immigrants arrived in droves, seeking a better life. From this crucible of hardship and hope, a new Liverpool identity began to emerge. The wealth generated by the docks transformed Liverpool's cityscape. Grand buildings, symbols of the city's newfound prosperity, sprang up. Banks, insurance houses, and merchants' mansions lined the streets. The grandeur of these buildings wasn't merely aesthetic. It was a statement of Liverpool's arrival on the world stage. But behind the opulence, a darker reality persisted. The slums of Liverpool, teeming with poverty and disease, stood in stark contrast. Life for the working class was a constant struggle, yet the spirit of community thrived. Despite the hardships, Liverpool's working class played a vital role in the city's success. The 20th century brought new challenges and triumphs to Liverpool. The decline of traditional industries and the devastation of the Second World War left the city reeling. The docks fell silent, their cranes standing idle. Yet Liverpool refused to be cowed. The post-war years saw the city embark on a journey of reinvention. New industries emerged, breathing life back into the docks. The arts and culture scene flourished. Liverpool was rediscovering its soul. The spirit of resilience shone through. Out of the ashes of adversity, a new Liverpool was emerging. As we conclude our journey through Liverpool's historical heartbeat, we find ourselves at a crossroads. The echoes of the past resonate through the city's streets. The grand buildings, the bustling docks, the vibrant cultural scene, they all speak to Liverpool's enduring spirit. But Liverpool is not content to rest on its laurels. The city is alive with a sense of possibility. New developments are reshaping the skyline. New industries are taking root. Liverpool is a city on the move. The story of Liverpool is far from over. It's a story that continues to be written every day. If Liverpool had a soundtrack, it would be an eclectic mix of rock and roll, sea shanties, and the melodic lilt of Scouse wit. This is a city that gave birth to the Beatles. Walk down Matthew Street and you can almost hear the echoes of their early gigs at the Cavern Club. But Liverpool's musical heritage runs deeper than just one band. This is a city that breathes music. It's in the pubs that come alive with live music each night. It's no coincidence that Liverpool is a UNESCO City of Music. The city's musical roots run deep. From the sea shanties to the folk songs, music has always been the lifeblood of this city. The music of Liverpool wasn't just about catchy tunes, it was about energy and attitude. While the Beatles will forever be Liverpool's most famous sons, the city's musical landscape is far from a nostalgic tribute act. Walk into any pub on any given night and you're likely to stumble upon a new favourite band. From indie rock to folk, from electronic music to hip-hop, Liverpool's musical tapestry is as diverse as the city itself. The spirit of collaboration that defined the early days of Liverpool's music scene is alive and well. Walk into a recording studio and you'll find young musicians collaborating and experimenting. The city's music venues provide a platform for both established artists and emerging talents. But it's not just about the music itself, it's about the sense of community that surrounds it. Go to a gig in Liverpool and you're not just watching a performance, you're becoming part of something bigger. The shared love of music, the camaraderie between strangers, it's an infectious energy. Whether you're a die-hard music aficionado or simply enjoy a good tune, Liverpool's musical landscape is sure to leave you tapping your feet and humming along. Liverpool's creative energy isn't confined to the music scene. This city thrives on storytelling, theatre and live performances. From the Grand Empire Theatre to the intimate Unity Theatre, Liverpool's theatrical landscape is diverse. The Everyman and Playhouse theatres nurture local talent and new writing. These places amplify voices and push theatrical boundaries. Stepping inside these theatres is stepping into Liverpool's creative heart. Liverpool's theatrical heritage extends beyond traditional stages. The city's streets and parks host site-specific performances and street theatre. From promenade performances to flash mobs, Liverpool embraces the transformative power of theatre. Liverpool's writers and poets draw inspiration from the city's rich history. From Alan Bleasdale's screenplays to Roger McGough's poetry, Liverpool's literary landscape reflects its soul. The city's humour, resilience and spirit shine through its stories. Liverpool is a city that wears its art on its sleeve, or rather on its walls, its buildings, its very soul. From the iconic Superlamb bananas, those whimsical sculptures that have become synonymous with the city, to the vibrant murals that adorn the walls of the Baltic Triangle, Liverpool embraces art in all its forms, making it accessible to everyone, not just those who frequent galleries and museums. Speaking of museums, Liverpool is home to a treasure trove of artistic wonders. The Walker Art Gallery, with its impressive collection of pre-Raphaelite masterpieces and contemporary works, offers a journey through art history, while the Tate Liverpool, housed in a converted warehouse on the Albert Dock, showcases the best of modern and contemporary art from around the world. But Liverpool's artistic landscape extends far beyond the walls of its gallery. Walk through the city centre and you'll encounter sculptures tucked away in unexpected corners, installations that challenge your perceptions, and street art that transforms ordinary spaces into open-air galleries. The city's creative spirit is infectious. inspiring both established artists and budding creatives to leave their mark on this ever-evolving canvas. And let's not forget the smaller galleries, the independent art spaces, the studios where artists open their doors to the public, offering a glimpse into their creative processes. These are the places where you can discover emerging talent, engage in conversations about art, and perhaps even pick up a unique piece to take home as a reminder of your Liverpool adventure. Liverpool's cultural tapestry reveals a city where creativity thrives. It's a way of life, from music and art to stories and energy. The Beatles' legacy symbolizes creativity's power to transform. Liverpool inspires artists to follow dreams and challenge norms. It's about everyday creativity. From buskers to writers, art unites, inspires and transforms. Immerse in Liverpool's creative energy. In Liverpool, football isn't just a sport, it's a way of life, a unifying force that transcends age, background or postcode. While the city boasts 2 Premier League teams, Liverpool FC's global reach and storied history make it a phenomenon. To understand Liverpool, one must understand the red half of its heart, the passion that engulfs Anfield on match day, the echoes of "You'll Never Walk Alone" ringing through the streets. Liverpool FC isn't just a team here, it's woven into the fabric of the city. It's the pub conversations that revolve around tactics and transfers, the kids kicking a ball around Stanley Park dreaming of donning the famous red jersey, the shared memories of glorious victories and agonizing defeats. This is a club that represents something larger than itself, a symbol of Liverpool's resilience, its fighting spirit, its unwavering belief. Walk through the city on a match day and you'll feel the electricity in the air. Pubs overflow with fans, their faces a mix of anticipation and nerves, their voices hoarse from singing terrace chants. The streets leading to Anfield are a sea of red, a river of humanity flowing towards the stadium, their shared passion palpable. It's a spectacle that sends shivers down your spine, a testament to the enduring power of football to unite and inspire. For those who've witnessed a match at Anfield, it's an experience that stays with you. The roar of the crowd, the deafening rendition of "You'll Never Walk Alone" before kick-off, the collective gasps and cheers as the game unfolds. It's a sensory overload that leaves you breathless. In those moments, surrounded by 50,000 passionate souls, you understand why they call it the beautiful game, why Liverpool FC holds such a special place in the hearts of its supporters. Anfield, Liverpool FC's home ground, is more than just a stadium. It's a cathedral of football echoing with the chants of generations past. The famous Kop stand, a wall of noise and colour, stands as a monument to the club's loyal supporters. Anfield's roar can lift the players, urging them on to greatness. It's a place where friendships are forged and communities come together, united by their love for the Reds. Liverpool FC's presence extends far beyond the confines of Anfield. It's in the countless pubs adorned with scarves, flags and framed jerseys, the murals depicting club legends that grace the sides of buildings, the conversations overheard on buses and trains dissecting the latest match. The club's influence is woven into the very fabric of the city, a constant reminder of its significance in the lives of its people. Visit the museums and you'll find exhibitions dedicated to the club's history, showcasing trophies, memorabilia and interactive displays that chronicle Liverpool FC's journey from humble beginnings to global giants. The city's cultural institutions have embraced the club as an integral part of Liverpool's identity, recognizing its impact on the city's social and cultural landscape. But it's in the everyday interactions, the subtle nods of recognition between strangers wearing club colours, the shared groans of despair or eruptions of joy that greet a goal scored or conceded, that you truly grasp the depth of Liverpool FC's connection to the city. It's a shared language, a common bond that transcends generations, uniting people from all walks of life. And let's not forget the charitable work undertaken by the club and its supporters, from supporting local food banks to raising funds for children's hospitals. Liverpool FC and its fans have a long and proud history of giving back to the community, embodying the spirit of solidarity and compassion that defines the city. Liverpool's sporting soul isn't solely defined by the red half of the city. Across Stanley Park, Everton FC, the city's other Premier League team, commands a loyal and passionate following of its own. While the rivalry between the two clubs is fierce, it's also underpinned by a shared history, a mutual respect and a recognition that both teams contribute to the rich tapestry of Liverpool's sporting identity. Goodison Park, Everton's home ground, exudes a charm and intimacy distinct from Anfield's imposing grandeur. The atmosphere on match day is electric, the blue and white colours of Everton FC proudly displayed, the chants of Grand Old Team ringing out with a fervour that rivals anything heard across the park. Everton FC, with its own storied history and impressive trophy cabinet, holds a special place in the hearts of its supporters. The club's community outreach programmes and charitable endeavours further cement its bond with the city, demonstrating that the beautiful game can be a powerful force for good, both on and off the pitch. The shared passion for football in Liverpool, while often manifesting in fierce rivalry, also creates a unique camaraderie. It's not uncommon to see red and blue scarves worn side by side on non-match days, the love of the game transcending club allegiances. And when either team achieves success on the national or European stage, the entire city basks in the reflected glory, proving that Liverpool's sporting heart beats strong regardless of the colour it wears. As we conclude our exploration of Liverpool's sporting soul, it's clear that this is a city that lives and breathes sport. From the hallowed turf of Anfield to the electric atmosphere of Goodison Park, from the pubs buzzing with pre-match anticipation to the streets adorned with club colours, sport is deeply ingrained in Liverpool's DNA. But it's more than just the professional game that defines Liverpool's sporting spirit. The city boasts a thriving amateur sporting scene, with countless grassroots clubs and organisations providing opportunities for people of all ages and abilities to participate in the sports they love. From football and rugby to cricket and boxing, Liverpool's sporting landscape is as diverse as the city itself. Liverpool's sporting heritage is a source of immense pride for its people, a testament to the city's resilience, its determination, its unwavering belief. It's a spirit embodied by the athletes who have represented the city on the world stage, from the footballing legends to the Olympic heroes, each one carrying the hopes and dreams of a city that never gives up. So come, immerse yourself in the passion, the drama, the sheer joy of sport in Liverpool. Experience the electric atmosphere of a match day, witness the dedication of the city's athletes, and discover for yourself why Liverpool's sporting soul burns so brightly. You can't talk about Liverpool without mentioning Scouse, both the endearing nickname for its residents and their iconic dish. Scouse is more than just a stew, it's a symbol of Liverpool's working-class roots and seafaring past. Traditionally made with leftover meat, potatoes and vegetables, Scouse is a source of local pride. Walk into any pub in Liverpool and you'll find Scouse on the menu, often served with crusty bread and red cabbage. Each establishment has its own twist on the recipe, with variations incorporating lamb, beef or corned beef. But the soul of the dish remains the same, a warming, comforting bowl that speaks to Liverpool's history and its enduring spirit. Scouse is more than just a meal, it's a social event, a way for Liverpudlians to connect with their heritage. Gather round a table with locals, share a pot of Scouse, and you'll quickly find yourself drawn into their stories, their warmth, their infectious humour. It's in these shared moments, these culinary traditions passed down through generations, that you truly get a taste of Liverpool's soul. And if you're lucky, you might even stumble upon a Scouse night at a local pub, where live music, storytelling, and of course, plenty of Scouse combine to create an unforgettable evening. It's a celebration of all things Scouse, a chance to experience the warmth, the humour, and the enduring spirit of Liverpool's people. Liverpool's culinary landscape, shaped by its history as a global port, is a vibrant melting pot of global influences. Sailors, merchants and immigrants brought new ingredients, flavors and traditions. Bold Street offers a variety of culinary delights. Indian curry houses and Chinese restaurants stand side by side. Italian trattorias and Lebanese eateries add to the mix. Innovative chefs experiment with local ingredients. From farm-to-table restaurants to artisanal cafes, Liverpool's food scene is dynamic. For those with a sweet tooth, Liverpool's bakeries offer sugary treats. Indulge in an Eccles cake or a Liverpool tart. Visit a traditional sweet shop for a nostalgic trip down memory lane. Section 3. The pubs, Liverpool's living rooms. In Liverpool, pubs are more than just places to grab a pint. They're social hubs, community centres and living rooms away from home. They're where friends gather after work to share stories, where families celebrate milestones, where strangers become friends over a shared love of football or music. Stepping into a Liverpool pub is like stepping into the heart of the city, where warmth, humour and a sense of community are always on tap. From the traditional pubs with their etched glass windows, dark wood interiors and cosy snugs, to the more modern gastropubs offering craft beers and gourmet pub grub, Liverpool's pub scene caters to every taste and budget. Pull up a stool at the bar, strike up a conversation with the locals, and you'll quickly find yourself immersed in the city's legendary wit and charm. But it's not just about the beer and the banter. Liverpool's pubs are also cultural hubs, hosting live music nights, comedy shows, and even the occasional poetry slam. Many pubs have their own resident musicians, belting out classic tunes and local favourites, while others showcase up-and-coming artists, their music adding to the vibrant tapestry of Liverpool's cultural scene. And let's not forget the pub quizzes, a beloved pastime in Liverpool, where teams battle it out for bragging rights and the coveted prize of a bar tab. Whether you're a seasoned quizzer or just looking for a fun night out, a Liverpool pub quiz is guaranteed to test your knowledge, tickle your funny bone and leave you feeling like you've truly experienced the city's social scene. Section 4. A city buzzing with flavours. As our culinary journey through Liverpool comes to an end, it's clear that this is a city that embraces food and drink as an integral part of its identity. From the hearty comfort of Scouse to the global flavours that line Bold Street, from the cosy warmth of its pubs to the innovative creations of its up-and-coming chefs, Liverpool's culinary landscape is as diverse and dynamic as the city itself. But it's more than just the food and drink themselves that make Liverpool's culinary scene so special. It's the warmth of the welcome, the genuine hospitality, the sense that you're not just a customer but a guest, welcomed into the heart of the city and its people. So come, pull up a chair, order a pint and savour the flavours of Liverpool. Explore the hidden culinary gems tucked away in its back streets. Experience the lively atmosphere of its pubs and discover for yourself why Liverpool's culinary scene is a feast for the senses and a testament to the city's enduring spirit. Section 1. A city on the rise. Walk through Liverpool today and you'll feel it. A palpable buzz, a sense of momentum. This isn't a city clinging to past glories. This is a city reinventing itself, embracing the future without losing sight of its roots. The cranes dotting the skyline aren't just lifting steel. They're lifting aspirations, building a new chapter in Liverpool's ever-evolving story. The docks, once a symbol of industrial decline, are now a vibrant hub of activity. Sparkling office buildings share the waterfront with stylish apartments, a testament to Liverpool's resurgence as a centre for commerce and culture. Where ships once unloaded their cargo, tourists now stroll, taking in the city's maritime heritage and enjoying the revitalised waterfront. The air, once thick with coal dust, now carries the scent of fresh coffee and the sound of laughter, a symphony of urban renewal. But Liverpool's revival isn't just skin deep, it's about creating opportunities, about fostering a sense of hope and ambition. The city's universities, once primarily focused on maritime studies, now attract students from across the globe, their campuses buzzing with the energy of fresh ideas and youthful optimism. These young minds, drawn to Liverpool's unique blend of history, culture and affordability, represent the city's future, its best hope for continued growth and prosperity. Liverpool understands that a city is more than just buildings and infrastructure, it's about people. The city's regeneration hasn't come at the expense of its soul. Walk down any street and you'll still encounter that famous Scouse warmth, that quick wit, that sense of community that's been passed down through generations. Liverpool is a city that's proud of its past, but it's not afraid to embrace the future, to write a new chapter in its extraordinary story. The challenge for any city steeped in history is to evolve without erasing its identity. Liverpool seems to have cracked the code. New developments seamlessly blend with the city's Victorian grandeur. The Albert Dock, once a symbol of industrial might, is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a testament to Liverpool's ability to honour its past while embracing the future. The city's cultural scene is equally dynamic. The Museum of Liverpool, with its bold modern design, sits comfortably alongside the grandeur of St George's Hall. Exhibitions explore Liverpool's story, from its humble beginnings to its global impact. Interactive displays bring history to life for a new generation, but Liverpool isn't content to simply preserve its past, it's actively creating its future. The Baltic Triangle, once a neglected industrial area, is now a hive of creative energy. Former warehouses have been transformed into art studios, tech startups, and independent breweries. The streets are alive with street art, the air buzzing with the sound of music and the murmur of possibilities. It's a raw, edgy, exciting space, a testament to Liverpool's enduring capacity for reinvention. This commitment to the future is also evident in the city's infrastructure. Liverpool is investing heavily in renewable energy, public transport, and digital connectivity. The city understands that to attract investment, talent, and visitors, it needs to offer a world-class environment. Liverpool is a city on the up, a city with a plan, a city that's not afraid to dream big. The River Mersey has always been Liverpool's lifeblood, its connection to the wider world. Today, the river is once again playing a pivotal role in the city's resurgence. The waterfront, once a barrier, is now a vibrant public space, a magnet for residents and visitors alike. Ferry cross the Mersey, anyone? The iconic ferry service remains a popular way to experience the river and enjoy breathtaking views. The Mersey is more than just a pretty face, it's a working river, home to a growing maritime industry. Ships now transport components for wind turbines, symbolizing Liverpool's commitment to a sustainable future. The river has inspired countless artists, musicians, and writers. Its rhythms and moods are reflected in their work. From the Beatles' song to sea shanties, the river's influence is woven into Liverpool's cultural identity. Today, the Mersey is a source of both inspiration and regeneration. The Liverpool 2 container terminal ensures the city remains a key player in global trade. The river symbolizes Liverpool's outward-looking perspective. The Mersey's Siren song continues to draw people to its shores, captivated by its history and beauty. Section 4, Liverpool's story continues. Our journey through Liverpool's heart comes to an end, but the city's story, much like the river that flows through it, continues to unfold. Liverpool is a city that's constantly evolving, reinventing itself while staying true to its roots. It's a city that's proud of its past, but excited about its future. As you walk these streets, listen closely. You'll hear the echoes of history whispering in the wind, the melodies of the Beatles drifting from a pub doorway, the laughter of children playing in the shadow of grand Victorian buildings. You'll feel the energy of a city on the rise, a city brimming with creativity, ambition, and that unique Scouse spirit that's impossible to define but unmistakable once you've encountered it. Liverpool is a city that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've said goodbye. It's a city that challenges your preconceptions, that surprises you with its warmth, its humor, its resilience. It's a city that invites you to explore, to discover, to lose yourself in its rich tapestry of history, culture, and human experience. So come, experience Liverpool for yourself. Walk its streets, soak up its atmosphere, and discover why this city on the Mersey continues to capture the hearts and imaginations of all who visit. The story of Liverpool is far from over. In fact, it feels like it's just beginning. Section 1. A city that stays with you. Leaving Liverpool feels like turning down the volume on a song you didn't realize had become your anthem. The energy, the warmth, the echoes of history and music, they linger. This city weaves itself into your memory, leaving you with a longing to retrace your steps. It's a place that stays with you, not just in photographs, but in the rhythm of your heart. Perhaps it's the warmth of the people, their quick wit and genuine kindness. Or maybe it's the layers of history, visible in every brick and cobblestone. The echoes of sea shanties and Beatles tunes linger in the air. Liverpool leaves its mark, a permanent imprint on the map of your memory. It's a feeling difficult to articulate, this sense of place that permeates your being. It's the sudden urge to burst into a chorus of "You'll Never Walk Alone." It's the way a familiar scent transports you back to a bustling market or a cozy pub. Liverpool isn't just a place you visit, it's an experience that becomes a part of you, and you find yourself in the quiet moments yearning to return. To wander the docks, now revitalized but still whispering tales of a bygone era. To stand on the hallowed turf of Anfield, imagining the roar of the crowd. To lose yourself in the city's cultural tapestry, discovering new artists and musicians. Liverpool calls you back, promising more stories to uncover, more melodies to discover. Section 2. More than a destination, an experience. Liverpool isn't a city you simply check off a list. It's a place you feel in your bones. It's the warmth of a pub welcome, the camaraderie of strangers united by their love for the Reds, the spine-tingling energy of a live music venue. It's the realization that you're not just a tourist here, but a temporary resident, embraced by the city's infectious spirit. This isn't a place for passive observation. Liverpool demands participation. It beckons you to join the chorus of voices, singing along to a Beatles classic, to strike up a conversation with a local at the next table, to lose yourself in the labyrinthine streets and stumble upon a hidden gem. It's a city that rewards curiosity, that unfolds its secrets to those willing to venture beyond the well-trodden paths. And in those moments of genuine connection, you understand what makes Liverpool truly special. It's the realization that beneath the city's industrial grit and maritime grandeur lies a heart that beats with creativity, compassion, and an unwavering sense of community. So don't just add Liverpool to your itinerary. Clear your schedule, open your heart, and prepare to be changed. Because Liverpool isn't just a destination, it's an experience, one that will stay with you long after you've bid farewell to its charming streets. Section 3. Come be captivated. The beauty of Liverpool lies not just in its iconic landmarks or its storied past, but in the everyday moments that reveal its true character. It's the laughter echoing from a pub doorway, the scent of Scouse wafting from a family kitchen, the sight of children playing football in the shadow of a cathedral. It's the realization that this is a city that's lived in, loved, and fiercely protected by its people. This is a city that defies easy categorization. It's both gritty and glamorous, historic and modern, industrial and artistic. It's a place where contrasts collide and somehow harmonize, creating a symphony of urban life that's both captivating and inspiring. So come, wander these streets and discover the soul of Liverpool for yourself. Let its music move you, its history intrigue you, its people charm you. Explore its hidden corners, savor its culinary delights, and embrace the unexpected. Allow yourself to be captivated by its unique rhythm, its undeniable energy, its enduring spirit. Liverpool awaits, ready to share its stories, its secrets, its heart. All you have to do is open yourself to the possibility, to the adventure, to the magic that unfolds when you truly experience a city as vibrant and unforgettable as this.